Air travel is generally safe, but not all airports offer smooth and stress-free landings. Some airports are located in extreme environments, while others have unusually short runways, unpredictable weather, or unique landing approaches that test even the most skilled pilots. In this video, we explore 10 of the most dangerous airports in the world and the challenges they pose to pilots and passengers. From runways surrounded by mountains to those extending over the ocean, these airports demand precision, skill, and nerves of steel. Watch until the end to learn about the most difficult airport landing ever attempted. Script. Intro: flying is one of the safest modes of transportation, thanks to advanced technology and well-trained pilots. However, some airports present extraordinary challenges that require expert piloting skills and precise maneuvering. In this video, we will take a closer look at 10 of the most dangerous airports in the world, explaining why they are so difficult to land at. Some are built in high-altitude locations, others have incredibly short runways, and a few have unique weather conditions that make landing a nightmare. Stay tuned until the end, where we'll discuss an airport so extreme that only a few pilots in the world are authorized to land there. 1. Tenzing Hillary Airport. Nepal. Tenzing Hillary Airport, also known as Luggage Airport, is the primary gateway to Mount Everest. Located at an altitude of 2,846 meters (9,337 feet) in the Himalayan mountains, this airport is notorious for its short and dangerous runway. The runway is only 527 meters (1,729 feet) long, making it extremely difficult for aircraft to stop in time. At one end of the runway, there is a solid mountain wall, while the other end drops off into a deep valley. Due to the thin air at high altitude, pilots must increase speed during landing to maintain lift, making stopping even more difficult. Only highly trained pilots are allowed to land here, and flights are often cancelled due to bad weather. 2. Princess Juliana International Airport. St. Martin. Princess Juliana International Airport is famous for its runway that starts just meters away from Maho Beach. Incoming aircraft fly extremely low over the beach, making for thrilling but risky landings. Strong crosswinds and unpredictable weather make landing difficult, even for experienced pilots. Beachgoers often stand directly under planes as they land, a practice that has led to serious injuries in the past. Despite its dangers, this airport remains a major tourist attraction due to its dramatic landings. 3. Courchevel Altiport, France. Located in the French Alps, Courchevel Altiport is one of the shortest and steepest runways in the world. The runway is only 537 meters (1,760 feet) long and has a gradient of 18.5%, meaning aircraft land uphill. The airport is surrounded by snow-covered mountains, making approaches extremely tricky. There are no go-around procedures, so once a pilot commits to landing, they must land successfully or risk disaster. This airport is primarily used by private planes and helicopters, but it still remains one of the most dangerous places to land. 4. Hwangchoe Rosquin Airport. Saba Island. Hwangchoe Rosquin Airport, located on the Caribbean island of Saba, has one of the shortest commercial runways in the world. The runway is just 400 meters (1,312 feet) long, making it almost impossible for large commercial jets to land. On both ends of the runway, there are sheer cliffs that drop into the ocean, meaning pilots cannot overshoot their landing. Only small aircraft and specially trained pilots can land here. This airport is so dangerous that many airlines refuse to operate flights here. 5. Paro Airport. Bhutan. Paro Airport is one of the most dangerous airports in the world due to its extreme location. It is surrounded by Himalayan mountains as high as 5,500 meters (18,000 feet). The approach requires sharp turns and steep descents, with no modern landing aids. Only a few certified pilots are allowed to land at Paro, making it one of the most exclusive airports in the world. Passengers flying into Bhutan often experience thrilling but nerve-wracking landings as the aircraft navigates through mountain valleys. 6. Madeira Airport. Portugal. Madeira Airport is one of the most challenging airports in Europe due to its unique runway extension over the ocean. Originally, the runway was too short, so engineers built an artificial extension supported by 180 columns over the water. Strong winds and turbulence make landings difficult, especially for larger aircraft. Pilots must be specially trained to land here due to unpredictable conditions. Despite the dangers, Madeira remains a popular tourist destination. 7. Toncontin International Airport. Honduras' Toncontin Airport is known for its extremely sharp landing approach. Surrounded by mountains and valleys, pilots must make a steep 45-degree turn at the last moment to align with the runway. The airport is located in a valley, meaning strong turbulence and wind shear are common. Due to its risks, some airlines have stopped flying into this airport. Only highly skilled pilots can land safely at Toncontin. 8. Gibraltar International Airport. At Gibraltar, this airport is unique because its runway intersects with the main road leading into the city. Every time a plane lands, road traffic must be stopped to avoid accidents. The airport is surrounded by ocean on both sides, making crosswinds a major problem. Limited space means there is little room for pilot error. Despite these challenges, Gibraltar International Airport remains operational. 9. Narsarsuaq Airport. Greenland. Narsarsuaq Airport is located in a remote, icy region, making landings dangerous. Extreme turbulence and frequent fog reduce visibility. Pilots must navigate around fjords and glaciers, making landing approaches tricky. The icy runway requires perfect braking technique to avoid skidding. Only experienced pilots are allowed to land here. 10. Kai Tak Airport closed Hong Kong. Before its closure in 1998, Kai Tak Airport was one of the most challenging airports in the world. Pilots had to make a low-altitude turn over skyscrapers to align with the runway. Strong crosswinds and mountains nearby made landings extremely difficult. The airport was eventually shut down due to safety concerns. It remains one of the most legendary airports in aviation history. Outro. These airports test even the best pilots in the world. Whether it's a short runway, extreme weather, or difficult terrain, each one presents unique challenges that make landings an unforgettable experience. Which airport do you think is the most dangerous? Let us know in the comments. This longer version ensures high engagement, detailed explanations, and an informative yet entertaining approach for your audience. Let me know if you need any changes.